Big questions. Hmm. That's a tough question. I feel like the fact that there's more than two races is definitely good. Just because two would get really boring really fast. So three is like it's the minimum amount you can get away with. But then
Hmm.
the fact that they managed to balance it so well is just pretty unheard of. Like balancing two different races is pretty easy just because it's like you have A unit, and you have B unit, and B unit counters C unit, and it's like pretty logical step by step. But then when you have three different races in there, it's pretty difficult. There's a lot of things to consider and a lot of different factors that go into it. Other than that, I mean, it's cheap. StarCraft 1, you probably didn't even have to buy the game. You could just pirate it and it would probably work
Yeah,
just
it's like a
because
gig.
it's all right. Yeah, so I my train of thought is like over in Pennsylvania somewhere. Feel free to bring it back for me.
Okay. I'm going to change question. That's what I'm going to do. Do you think? I mean, it could be a possibility that what would have maybe exploded next is the Dota 2 and the Dota clones, I guess I could call them, which is Heroes of New Earth and League of Legends. They might have been the next games after Dota 2 to explode into the NA just because of the history behind them.
I think Dota's really fun. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot. I feel like it's a lot more casual, just because there's a teamwork aspect to it that a lot of sports have, which is good, but it's just it's like 5 on 5. So like how would you cast that? Are you gonna focus on one player? Are you gonna focus on like and a lot of the games kind of like it's like one lane versus another lane, so like two heroes on two heroes, and then but everything's happening at once, so observing that would be like ridiculously impossible, just because like if you're focusing on bottom lane and then top lane you're missing like denies and like last hits and things like that, so you just don't have that many eyes. What I'm saying? There's just like too much action going on at once, so you
Yeah.
can't even focus on it.
Yeah, I mean, StarCraft, you can miss actions, but it's kind of easy because you've got the mini map
Well, I
that
mean,
doesn't have a
StarCraft,
whole lot to display.
it's like a one-on-one kind of thing. So like you
Yeah.
could you could easily focus on one player, you could focus on the other player, or like focus on a general overview kind of thing. But like in Dota, like if you focus on one player, well, you're missing out on nine other players, and you can't do that. So yeah,
Okay, so not Dota then. We have ruled that out.
yeah, I don't think Dota would make it too far. Although I would love to see that, just because Dota's an awesome game and I love it.
Is there any games you feel, not games individually, not like Dawn of War or anything like that? I mean, actual StarCraft games that you feel you performed above your normal skill level in that became maybe popular?
I was pretty surprised at my match against Golden Foyu, which I think is now Slayer's Golden.
Hmm.
It was a ZVZ in the GeForce tournament. He's Korean, so I did not expect to take, or spoilers, sorry, but I did not expect to take the match at all.
Oh, that's fine.
I
Don't
think
worry about spoilers.
I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that he was playing from Korea. So like I kind of like forced the Ling Baneling composition, and
Hmm.
because he's in Korea, it's like good luck microing Banelings with 300 ping. So I feel kind of bad about it, but you know, you got to
Oh
do what you
dear.
got to do, right?
Poor
So
guy.
yeah, I know.
Was this on ladder?
No,
Oh
it
no,
was
no,
in
you
the
said GeForce, didn't you?
GeForce.
Sorry.
Yeah,
And is there a
first
game you
first.
think you should have won, but you didn't? A game that was really close, but you feel like you just were so close to clawing it through.
When I first started to use the Ice Fisher strategy, I made it pretty far on this Vile Gaming weekly tournament.
Hmm.
It was a small tournament. The prize pool was like $150 or something small like that. And I was like either in the finals or the semifinals against DDE, and like I was up like 2-0 in a best of five, and like the map was Zelnaga Caverns. He doesn't have like a command center. And, like I'm completely maxed. I'm about to win the game. Max upgrades and everything, and then my computer crashes, and then I was just like, oh. And then I was so demoralized, and like he had seen the strategy so many times that the next three games he just smashed me, and I lost like 3-0 lead essentially in a best of five.
Oh God,
So I feel pretty bad about that, but
that sounds awful.
yeah, it happens. It happens.
And did that eliminate you from the whole thing?
Well, yeah, we ended up having to replay the match, and then he just completely smashed me in three games. So it's all right. It's all right. I almost had him.
Why the name? Why the name Ice Fisher?
The school I moved to here, it had a foreign exchange student from Denmark, and his username was gonna be Ice Fisher, but like he wasn't able to bring his computer from Denmark, so like he wasn't able to play StarCraft 2 or Dota or Warcraft 3 or anything like that.
Oh God.
Yeah, so so I kind of named a build after him, and in honor of his username.
Ah, okay, that's a good story. And what about your personal name? I know that it's something to do with Konnichiwa.
Well, like I said, I lived in Japan. I ended up taking Spanish classes instead of Japanese classes, just because my parents felt that Spanish would be like more universal, would be more beneficial for me in the long run, as opposed to taking Japanese.
Hmm.
Just because, like, if I moved back to the States, I could pick up Spanish again, and picking up Japanese would be kind of difficult.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, you got the Spanish aspect because I'm taking Spanish in Japan, and then like you got the Iwa, which is kind of Japanese, like Watashiwa, which means like I am.
Hmm.
So you've got like the Japanese aspect to it, and then you've got like an English aspect because I speak English and I consider myself like American. So it's just a username that has like all three parts in there, and it's kind of a play off on like Japanese words like Watashiwa or Konnichiwa.
So it doesn't have an individual meaning on its own.
No, it's just kind of a memento from the past. Memento.
Okay, that's pretty interesting, actually. Okay,
Ye-
I have run out of questions, so
Oh
I think
no.
that's where this is going to end. Thanks for your time. I've really enjoyed talking to you.
Yeah, no problem.
Do you have any shout outs before we go?
Any shout outs?
Apart
You
from
can
me.
follow me on Twitter. There's at Spanishiwa. To be honest, I don't really know how Twitter works. I just kind of got the account and
It's Facebook
I, I
without all the fun stuff.
yeah, I guess no, because I know how to use Facebook, so you'd think I'd know how to use Twitter. But yeah, I'm
Plus, you're
supposed to be
training
playing
to be a computer engineer.
I know. That's pretty bad. I don't even know how to use social networking sites. But yeah, you can follow me on Twitter, I think. I think that's what the cool kids say.
Yep, but
I'm
you
not
won't know how
sure.
to read it.
Yeah, I won't. Yeah, I only recently found out that you can like talk to other people on there. I was like, Twitter, this is so dumb. You just update stuff about yourself. Anyways, I'm not that computer illiterate. Just Twitter itself in particular confuses me. So,
Okay, so you've got your Twitter. Anything else?
follow me on Justin.tv. That's where I stream, and you can
Spanishiwa.
probably find my games there. So,
Spanishiwa,
yep.
why you no stream?
Yeah, that's gotten pretty popular. It's
Why
I think
you
I
no
think
stream?
one of the mods from Destiny stream actually came up with that and
No,
posted the.
it would be that crowd, wouldn't it?
It would be. It would be.
Steal a 4chan meme and turn it against you.
Yep. No, but
Okay,
Destiny's a great guy. We actually play some games.
so is that your shout outs? Nothing for your team?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's pretty bad. Okay. Okay.
Oh
Shout out
yeah,
to
those guys.
Vile Gaming because they're a great bunch of people who are sending me to MLG and going to compete in my first LAN event.
Oh, so you are competing then,
Yep, MLG Anaheim. I'm going to be in the open bracket, so
and you are going to rock your way through to the finals, I am sure.
hopefully that is the plan anyway.
Okay, well, thanks very much for your time. I'm going to do my shout outs now. So go to wait, no, one more thing. Do you do coaching?
I do, but I'm super booked, unfortunately.
Okay.
But yeah,
Well, that's good
it's
because considering Spanishiwa's book, you can go to www.mixedfruit.org and you can get some free coaching as long as you're on the EU or the NA servers, especially Zerg, for the NA servers anyway. In the EU servers, we have everyone. We provide free coaching for anyone of any level at all. So you can just jump in our community and get as much free coaching as you like, as long as you're available. Okay, so that's cool. Thank you very much for your time, man.
Yep, no problem.
Okay, cool. Bye-bye.
Bye.